friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into what is going on with your person, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Broadway Tarot, and pile number two is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say there's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow, subscribe, or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. You might hear some noise in the background. That is actually people bursting firecrackers. We are in the middle of the Festival of Lights, which is also called as Deepavali. And I just wanted to give you that as a bit of a heads up. So I think you might hear noise in the next 2 or 3 videos that I'll be publishing. These videos are timeless. These readings are timeless, but I am recording it during the Festival of Lights, Deepavali. Right. There is also going to be an extended for this reading, so let's take a look at what you can expect. So we'll look at what's shifting for your person, what does their higher self want to say to you, and what can you expect next in the connection. These are the details that we will be looking into in the extended. Details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. For those of you who chose the Broadway Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pawan. What is going on with your person? Alrighty, but before I get into the reading, I just wanted to say, in case you didn't catch it in the introduction, you might hear some noise in the background. Yeah, that's actually people bursting firecrackers as we are in the middle of the Festival of Lights, Deepavali. And so yeah, that's just the noise that you are hearing in the background. I would expect this noise to continue for another 2 or 3 days, just because there's a lot of bursting of firecrackers that happens during this time. And I also wanted to say thank you so much for all your birthday wishes. My birthday is on the 23rd of October, so it's coming up. This is birthday week for me. It's also why the Festival of Lights means so much. It always falls around my birthday. And yeah, so thank you so much for all of your wishes that have been coming in. It really, really means a lot to me. I just wanted to say that. And yeah, I'm excited for my birthday. So coming soon, very, very soon. Alrighty. Pile one, let's get into your reading. Ooh, the Emperor, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Justice, Strength, 2 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Time for a nap. Turquoise. Seedling. Slow. Okay. Your person wants to talk to you, but at this point in time, they don't know if they should or not. I don't know what's gone down between the two of you, or why your person is so hesitant to share what they are thinking, what they are feeling about this connection, but they've been blocking themselves. So I can actually understand why you're asking what's going on with your person, because I think that you've been feeling like, yes, something is meant to happen between the two of you, or your person wants to say something to you. Yes, I can get that energy. And the truth is, your person does want to say, but they've been holding themselves back. For some of you, it could be that you are together and your person wants to tell you that they really cherish and value this connection. They want something more in this connection, or they want to work with you on this connection. For some of you, that is one line of interpretation that's coming through. For others of you, if you are in no contact, it looks like your person wants to work on this connection with you. They want to present that as an option for the two of you, but they keep holding themselves back. They keep asking themselves, well, am I truly ready for this connection? Do I really have it in me to pursue this? Should I do this right now, or should I wait for some more time? So I think that there is a bit of a delay in your person reaching out, just because they are overthinking. They are in two minds at this point in time. It's more like, should I say it or should I just show up? One of the two. And I think that they are leaning towards talking to you about it, sharing their thoughts with you, but at the same time, they're really scared, or they don't feel that they have it within them to express it to you just yet. I think that your person, they want to feel secure. They want to feel like, yes, they can handle this connection, or yes, they can be a part of this connection. But they also understand that they have been slow in getting to this point. So maybe you've moved on, or maybe you're frustrated with them. Maybe this no contact, or this limbo that's been there for quite some time, or maybe the time that your person has taken to say all this to you. Maybe you thought they weren't interested and you've moved on. So there are these possibilities that are struggling with my words, because I think that your person is also struggling with speaking or even saying what they're feeling on the inside. There's definitely a lot of struggle, because the thought is there, the intention is there, but actually saying it, yeah, there's a lot of hesitation. I suddenly feel scared. I feel like a bundle of nerves at this point in time. And I by myself am completely okay. So I feel like it's your person. It's coming from your person's energy, that they might be scared about your reaction, about what it could mean for the two of you as well. I do see that your person thinks of this connection as a very balanced connection, as in both of you can actually make this work. That's also one more message that's coming through. But yes, another dynamic that's coming through is maybe both of you have been friends for so long that your person is afraid it is going to ruin the dynamic between the two of you, or both of you will lose each other if you were to move ahead in this connection in a more romantic sense. That's one more message that's coming through. Yes, there's definitely something about losing what is. So maybe if both of you gave this connection a try and then it didn't work out, that would mean the end of the connection, or the end of the relationship between the two of you forever. And there's something about wanting you to be a part of their life that is coming through. So right now, your person's kind of going within, kind of dealing with these thoughts, kind of trying to understand where they are at, how to calm these fears down, how to make themselves feel better to talk to you, to share their thoughts, or to even let you know what their intentions are for the future. It's kind of like the energy that I am sensing, and also the vision that I'm seeing, is someone is about to say something and then they stop themselves back. They say something and then they stop themselves back. It's difficult for your person to communicate this at this point in time, Pawan. It's not easy for them. And I think that they do fear a loss of their own stability, a loss of what is. That's also another message that's coming through. So maybe what is could be other aspects of their life as well. Or if your person has kind of created this stability for themselves in other aspects of their life, and then they come forward with this proposal of moving things forward with the two of you, and then maybe if it doesn't work out, then maybe they're going to be in so much pain that they're going to ruin other aspects of their life. Yes, I know it might sound far-fetched, but these are all the thoughts that your person is having. Like, it might go to one extreme of just spinning and spinning and spinning, and that by itself is stopping them from taking any action at this point in time. To your person, in their perspective, it does not feel far-fetched. Actually, they are afraid of losing what they do have in their life, whether that is you, whether that is this connection, or even the stability that they have gained in other aspects of their life. And they need to take some time to calm themselves down and maybe take things one step at a time, but your person's not there yet. There is a strong desire to communicate, but I would not expect any action anytime soon, just because there's 2 pause energy and 1 about starting fresh, starting slow, and even, you know, as you watch a seedling grow, it's very, very slow as well. So as much as there is a desire for fast movement to just blurt it all out to tell you, your person is taking their time with coming forward. So there might be a limbo in this connection, or even just a pause, or your person might be avoiding this topic about where they see the 2 of you, or what they want to happen between the 2 of you as well. Let's get more information, Pal 1. 6 of Pentacles. I think that they do see this connection to be very precious. I think that they do want something long-term in this connection, but at the same time, how do I say this? They do see it adding to their life. They do see it becoming a very strong and balanced connection, something that contributes to the stability that they have in their life at this point in time. But still, there's fears. You know, there are fears that are blocking that at this point in time. So your person does have to kind of prepare themselves for this, as much as they do intuitively feel that both of you will be a good pair, is also what I'm hearing, but that this connection can be really strong and healthy and balanced between the 2 of you. They need to believe it themselves. You know, they need to feel that way about this connection first, and they need to accept that. Even though there is an intuitive knowing, I think that there is a part of their logical mind that's kind of playing out doomsday scenarios for your person, or just stretching what could go wrong. So that is a little bit of energy your person has to work through at this point. So they might be slow in stepping up, but I do see very strong intentions on your person's end as well. I think that it will start off on a more passionate way, like your person trying to express themselves with action rather than words. But I think eventually their plan is to tell you, like actually verbalize it, say it with respect to actual words rather than their actions. That is their intention, but they might start off with action. Yes. It's very awkward. Like, even your person feels very awkward. Even when I'm tapping into your person's energy, it's like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I say this? Should I not say this? How can I say this in a way that they will understand, but not also make it too obvious? Like, it's very, it's very confusing. That's why I understand why you are in this reading. It's like, what is going on with my person? Yes, I completely understand why you are in that energy. But I think give it some time, Pal 1, give it some time. Your person will settle down in their energy. This is just the initial chaos before they calm down and they start mentally preparing themselves, because the intention is there. It's just about calming themselves down, preparing themselves mentally, emotionally for what could come next, and then actually taking steps, right? Let's see what we're covering in your extended, Pal 1. We'll see. All right, what's shifting for your person? What does their higher self want you to know or want to say to you? Okay, and what can you expect next in the connection? Yes, let's look into this. I'm quite excited to look into that, because your person is in a bit confusing energy right now. So we'll tap into future energy and we'll see what is going on, what will shift on their end. All right. Pal 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Pal 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pal 2, for those of you who chose the Wild Reflections Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2, let's take a look. What is going on with your person? All right, before we get into the reading, I do want to say that if you are hearing noises in the background, that's actually people bursting firecrackers. At the time of recording this video, it is the Festival of Lights. We're in the middle of it. It is called Deepavali, and yeah, people burst a lot of firecrackers during this time. So that's all the noises that you are hearing. And I also wanted to say thank you so much for all your birthday wishes. It is birthday week for me right now, and it really means a lot. My birthday is on the 23rd of October, so it's coming soon. I'm quite excited about it, and I know that there have been comments wishing me already, and I was just like, wow, thank you so much. All right, it really brought a smile to my face, and it really warmed my heart as well. So thank you for your well wishes. That's also one more message I wanted to say. Alrighty, Pulse 2, let's get into what is going on. What is going on with your person? Interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm already hearing saying one thing, doing another, showing one thing, feeling another. That's also one more message, because the way the cards didn't come out, let's show. Six of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords. Yes, makes sense. Strength. Okay. All right, I already have a lot of information, but we'll get your go cards. We have Chop Wood. Yes. We have Tangerine Quartz. Intense. Change. Okay. It is going to be, I can sense that you must be really frustrated with this person, because they are saying one thing, doing another. What they're showing on the outside is definitely what they are not feeling on the inside. There's a lot of discrepancy between what your person is showing and what they actually genuinely feel. And it's not like your person doesn't know what they are thinking or what they are feeling. They absolutely know it. However, there is a lot of resistance to show what they are feeling and thinking on the inside. And I think that you have been catching it intuitively. You know, you've been kind of feeling it intuitively, like your person is not really doing what they truly feel on the inside. Maybe you feel that your person does love you, but on the outside, maybe they're running away from you, or they're avoiding this connection. They're not talking to you as much. There's definitely some, that's just one example, but I am seeing a multitude of examples. You will resonate with this reading if what they're showing on the outside is definitely not what they're feeling on the inside, or what you've been intuitively catching on as well. Another message that's coming through is your person may be denying this connection on the outside. That is one big message that's coming through. Might be denying this connection, might be hesitant to move forward, even though deep down they feel the desire, they feel the urge to move forward in this connection. There is a desire, like for example, there is a desire to speak to you, but this person will hold themselves back and go out of their way to avoid you. That's the energy that's coming through. It's complete opposite. So I understand you if you are frustrated on your end, that your person is just not able to show you what you've been intuitively feeling. There's a lot of, how do I say this? There's a lot that your person does not want to show, because it takes strength, it takes courage to show what you truly feel on the inside. It takes that, it's a lot of courage needed for you to be vulnerable, for you to share what is truly in your heart. And at this point in time, your person is struggling to find that courage within them. They feel secure in showing you the complete opposite. And another message that's coming through is this person could be running away from this connection, even though there is a lot of desire for them to run towards this connection. But my question to your person is, well, where are you going to run? Because the further you run, the closer you are actually coming to what you're running away from. That's usually how it works. You know, the resistance, it actually brings you to the point that you are running away from. Your person's really scared of this connection. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of just denial. And it's outward denial. So they might be telling it to other people, like, oh, this connection doesn't mean anything to me, or no, you're not that important, or I've got other priorities. It's all outward, but inside, your person cannot deny what they are feeling. And that by itself is actually scaring them. You know, if they were able to deny it to themselves as well, I think that your person would be more comfortable where they are, but they're not able to deny it. Maybe for quite some time your person was able to, but they can't anymore. And even the running away, I mean, at some point it's going to start getting exhausting as well, right? Because you can't deny it to yourself. You know the internal truth. You know what's true within you, and you can't run away from that. On the outside, it might look like you're running away, but you can't run away from the realization that you have had about this connection. It is a big turmoil going within your person because they can't deny what they are feeling. And I think that there is a part of them that wishes they are not experiencing this, but you can't help what you feel, right? But yeah, I'm getting a mix of feelings. It's very different, like the feelings that I am going through and experiencing at this point in time. I'm afraid, right? I'm afraid because I don't know what it means to have these deep feelings. I can't deny it to myself. So there is that frustration, that helplessness that I am feeling, because that means I have to accept what I'm feeling. I'm also, like, in my solar plexus, I feel like this big, like, you know how when your stomach drops? Yeah, that kind of energy, like just before you're going up the roller coaster and just before you like come down. Yeah, that's the energy. So they've run as far as they could have, but now it's time to face the music. And so it's kind of like my stomach did a drop just that moment. That's also one more energy. They know that they have no choice but to face it. It will come up at some point. And the last feeling, it's just a lot of anxiousness. Like I feel it all over my arms as well, like my arms and my hands. It's just a lot of anxiousness of what this could mean for them. And at this point in time, your person's not ready to align with that. They're not ready to show up in alignment with what they are feeling on the inside. It's probably really frustrating for you because even with the energy that I am seeing, look at this, we have the Six of Cups, then we have the Queen of Wands, right? There is love on one end, then there's a lot of mental energy coming through, then with the Hermit going within, Knight of Swords, wanting to come out, wanting to speak up. I wouldn't say it's the opposite, but I will say that they're not telling you what they are truly feeling on the inside. And they might go out of their way to prove that they are not feeling that way. That's where I think the hurt comes from on your end, because if your person was just keeping quiet and not doing anything, like even if they felt whatever they felt on the inside, but they were not really showing it, they were just staying centered, not like standing still, I don't think that it would have hurt you as much. But given your person is going out of their way to prove either to themselves or to the rest of the world, to you, that they're not feeling what they're feeling, yeah, that's where I see their actions might have been causing a lot of pain for you. Overall, your person doesn't know what to do. At this point in time, they cannot own up to what they are feeling on the inside. They don't want to, even though they know what they're feeling. Because it takes courage to align with what you're feeling on the inside. It takes courage to even accept it, you know? Let me get more information, because right now your person is quite misaligned, Paltu. I have to say, like, there's so much, I wouldn't even say resistance. It's like they're going out of their way to prove to you that it's not true. But they know it is true, and you also know it's true. But your person's actions might be very confusing and very hurtful as well. Very misaligned energy at this point in time. Yes, I told you a Two of Swords. Oh, sorry, it's interesting. I read that as a Two of Swords, Five of Swords. A lot of conflict, a lot of ego as well, not wanting you to know what they are going through. Look at this. We have the Nine of Cups. There's so much of like clashing energy in your reading today, and that must also be how the energy of your connection also is at this point in time. You make them happy, they don't want to admit it. You make them feel loved, they don't want you to know that they feel loved. You make them feel happy, so they go out of their way to show you that they're not happy. Another message that's coming through is this connection makes them feel safe, cared for, and they don't want to accept that, they want to deny that. So they go out of their way to either tell people around them or even you that they don't want this connection and it's not what they want at this point in time. So a lot of contradiction coming from your person at this point in time. Pile 2, let me get one advice for you, because I feel like this might be difficult for you to go through. Your person, so much of misalignment. And with chopwood coming out, I mean, that is a sign that things are, like, the more you resist, the more you're actually building up the momentum for the fall. And I don't mean that to hurt your person, or I don't mean that in a mean way. I say that out of experience. I've done it multiple times, maybe not the same situation, but I've done it so many times that I absolutely know if I'm resisting something, it means I'm in for the fall. And I cannot circumvent it. I cannot run away from it, because that is manifestation. I'm attracting what I am at that point in time. And given the amount of contradiction that is happening with your person right now, it's not going to be easy for them on their end. If they align, yes, the turmoil will clear out, but I don't even see that energy at this point in time. 2 of Wands. All right. 2 of Swords. You might be in 2 minds at this. I know this is heavy. This is really heavy for you. I understand that. Pile 2. Okay, so I think that you are really tired. You don't know whether to move on, whether to stay in this connection, what to do. Is your person ever going to shift in their energy? At this point in time, I am not getting an answer for that. All right, what I am getting an answer to is if this connection is too heavy on you, all right? You have absolute free will to walk away from it. You don't have to engage with this energy just because you care for the person, or just because you love them, just because you understand where they are coming from. If it is heavy for you, it honestly, a healthy connection or an aligned connection at the aligned time, it is not going to drain you. It is actually going to add to the life that you have created for yourself, right? So if you are in 2 minds, if you're okay with waiting for your person and you find yourself feeling centered and balanced while you do that, then that is your answer. If you feel like waiting for your person or holding on to this connection is actually draining you, that is a very, very big sign of misalignment. Then I would say let go at the first sign of misalignment, all right? However, if waiting, it's bringing you peace and balance, absolutely, that would be alignment for you. So take it as it resonates with you. And the most important thing is, if you're in 2 minds, the question that you need to ask yourself is, which path is going to bring me peace? Which path is going to give me, might be painful, but which path is going to give me that relief and that peace? That will be your answer, all right? And another message is, if it is difficult to be in this energy, like where your person is contradicting themselves so much, it might be helpful for you to be around people who add to your life, who enrich your life, just that it might actually make you feel better about yourself, about your life as well. It might help also with your healing with respect to this connection, right? So find people, I mean, I'm very sure that there are already people in your life that you naturally align to. Naturally, they give you that life, that love and that affection without you asking for it or begging for it, or they just say what they mean and they show up what they feel, with respect to what they feel. So it might be helpful for you to be around people like that, just because your person's energy seems to be very stagnant at this point in time. And being around people like that might help you feel it will be a safe environment for you to help yourself heal with respect to the pain that you could have gone through with respect to this connection, all right? That is the message that's coming out for you, Pile 2. Let me take a look at what we're covering in the extended. Let's take a look at that. Okay, in the extended, we will be looking at what's shifting for your person, what does their higher self want to say to you, and what can you expect next in the connection, all right? So this is what we will be looking into in the extended. Details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below. Pile 2, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below. Pile 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.